on the new trader, we have got a dedicated section for Camarilla. So the Camarilla pivot page. And on the Camarilla pivot page, okay, on the Camarilla pivot page, we have a dedicated way in which we can find out when a stock is moving above H4, right? When a price is moving above H4, we have a definite identification here. Immediately, you will get to know exactly when a stock is moving above H4. Problem क्या था आप लोग का कि स्टॉक कब H4 के ऊपर जा रहा है आपको पता नहीं चल रहा है, करेक्ट? स्टॉक कब, कौन से स्टॉक में काम करना है, कौन से स्टॉक पे एंट्री लेना है, कौन से स्टॉक अभी H4 के ऊपर चलेगा. These are the problems which all of us have. Now, this particular problem is solved with this particular page. Why? Because in this page, you get to know when a price action is taking the price above H4, when a price action is taking it below L4. So from this page, you immediately get to know how a price is moving. Okay, you immediately get to know how a price is moving and you can take action. How can you take action? Now, at the start of the day, you will see here that a stock is appearing, right? A stock is appearing here. And what we have done is we have used our own proprietary methodologies, combining it with the Camarilla pivot to showcase a scoring. So we have developed a scoring here. You can see here, every symbol here is having a numeric, right? So there is a scoring introduced here, and using this scoring, you can identify how a particular trade is moving, how a particular stock is moving. And once a stock comes here, you know that yes, it is a time to buy the stock if a score is appearing here. So scoring is done only when a price is moving above H4 or below L4. जब कोई स्टॉक H4 के ऊपर चलने लगता है या जब कोई स्टॉक L4 के नीचे चलने लगता है, तब ये स्कोरिंग आता है. So for taking a trade in intraday, you have this scoring pattern, and once this scoring pattern appears, you get to know immediately that yes, this is a stock, this is a stock to buy. And to add more inferences, you can check out which sector is doing well, and from that sector, if some particular stock is there, that way you can add to your analysis. But then what this does is it immediately gives you that stock. So what are you benefiting? How are you benefiting? You are saving time. And what is important today? We are having shortage of time, right? We have got less time, and every time there is a challenge to find out which stock is moving. That's point number one. After it is moving, whether it is moving above a particular level. Yes, after it is moving above a particular level, how good it is. So now to find out how good it is, we also have got a multi-time frame pivot. You can see here that there are multi-time frame pivots. So if you see, for example, Tata Consumer is green in all the time frame. That means it is a much more bullish stock. So let me just share with you some examples. So this is how it is. So what you have seen is the escape strategy. I have shown you that escape strategy can be done very easily with this page. Why? Because as soon as the price is going above H4, the stock is flashed here. Stock is moving below L4, the stock is flashed here. So what is the first problem which is getting solved? It is the stock identification. Are you guys with me? Now, once the stock is identified, you want to know the trend in that stock. So how can you get a strongly uptrended stock, a stock in which all three dots are green? That means that it is positive across time frame. In the same way, if it is negative across time frame, it will be fully red in color. So let me just share with you some recent examples. You can see here that once you use this escape strategy, okay, once you use the escape strategy with NeoTrader, you can very easily chart your way. You don't have to worry about your charting. You know that yes, as soon as the trade is flashing here, the moment you get here, your number, you got to see whether it is having at least 2 bullish, 3 bullish, then those are the ones which are preferred. Now you can see here that this was the screen as of 15th March. You can see here at the bottom right corner, right hand side bottom corner, you can see here that on 15th this was the situation. And in this trade, okay, in this, from this page, you can see here that Tata Consumer, it moved by 6%, right? It moves by 6%, giving you a potential profit, right? Because potential profit of 30,000. If you take a return on that, what does it come to? It comes to 22% return was possible in Tata Consumer. On the same day, Godrej moved quite a bit. You can see here Godrej Consumer, it moved quite a bit. And what happened is, if you had traded Godrej Consumer, you had a potential profit of 13,000, and on the margin deployed, you got a return of around 15%. How many of you are able to now relate with the strategy, and how many of you are able to see how easier it is becoming with NeoTrader? Yeah. With NeoTrader, you can quickly find out when a particular stock is coming down, when a particular stock, you can see here that yes, all the stocks are going below L4, here moving above H4. Stock identification is done, trend identification is done. All you have to do is go and hit the buy or sell button. And that is where you can see that every trade, all you have to do is go in line with the trend. So you can see here in this stock on the downside, moves below L4, and you gave a potential profit of 44,000, which had a 17% return on margin. In the same day, your margin is released. That is what is the whole objective. Whole objective is how you can deploy your margin and release it. What is the biggest problem today? We don't know how long to hold on to a position. We don't know which trade to take. We don't know how to read the trend. But then on this page, your entire thing gets sorted out. Let's take one more example. Again, you can see here to the downside, Crompton moved below H4. The moment it goes below pivot, what have I shared with you? That it is showing an intention to go down. Now, when it moves below L4, it is an identification. How can we identify? Just go to the Camarilla Pivot page. If Crompton appears there, then your job is done. So if L4 is your entry, L3 is your stop loss. If above H4 is your entry, H3 is your stop loss. That's how you can participate. Now you can see here again on 16th. You can see here 16th again market was bullish. Now market bullish है, लेकिन काफी सारे स्टॉक मूव हो रहे हैं. उसमें कौन से करेक्ट स्टॉक ढूंढेंगे? That's what is the challenge, right? That's what is the challenge. Here also you can see here that among so many stocks, there were some stocks which moved really well. You can see here Federal Bank moved above H4. It made a profit of 26,000 on a margin deployment of 2,86,000, which gave you a return of 9%. So you can see here 9%, 10%, 12% consistently आपके margin में आप बना सकते हैं. That's what you want to see, right? You want to see how can you make consistent return. And you can see here that on this particular stock, it went up till H6, profit booking done, made a return of 12%. How many of you are convinced that this strategy works? Please type yes on the chat. Why? आप why type कर लीजिए कि मेरा escape strategy आप काम कर सकते हैं. You can start making money from Monday. Okay. All right. You can start making money from Monday. That's why I have shown you a very simple strategy. And how many of you feel that if NeoTrader is there along with it, okay, if NeoTrader is there along with it, your chances increases. Please type NT on the chat. Please type NT on the chat. क्योंकि आपको लगता है कि NeoTrader आपके साथ रहेगा, तो आपका probability बढ़ जाएगा. जो भी मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूं, I am showing it to you from recent examples. These are examples. The stock has come here and then we are showing you the same. You can see here that it appeared on that day. HDFC AMC goes up till H6 and then you book your profit. Again, 16 March. What are you seeing here? You are seeing here that some stocks are moving above H4, some stocks are moving below L4. Now, from here, you can see here that the stock surged by 5% and it gave you a return of 18%. It gave you a return of 18%. Can you imagine? All you have to do is select the right stock. Why do you have to put burden on yourself, right? Why do we want to put burden on ourselves? Instead, Neo Trader is doing the job for you. All you have to do is go and select the right stock. More dots green, better it is. That's how Neo Trader works. So now again, you can see here, it's surged by 7%. You can see here that the return on margin is 13%. You can see here, आपका margin पे return कितना है? That's what you have to see. And you can see here, day after day, week after week, you will be able to make returns like this. How many of you feel now that trading in the market is not so difficult after all? So you can see here that every day there is an opportunity. You just have to look at the setup. You just have to use the confirmation methodology which I have shared with you, and you will see that you will be able to generate consistent return. Again, you can see here that yes, there was opportunity. This is on 17th morning, 9:40, and consistent opportunity. Again, Torrent Pharma moves above H4, take the trade, 15% return on margin. Again, you can see here on the afternoon at 2:30, SBI Life. You can see the movement here, 8% return on margin. So what are you seeing here? You are seeing here that consistent opportunities are available, and all you have to do is select the trade and participate on a consistent basis, right? So you can see here that this particular screen which I shared with you has got all the details. All you got to do is at the start of the day, you go here and click on the change now option. So once you click on the change now option, this page continuously refreshes. There is a continuous refresh happens on this page and you get all the stocks. The moment you get a stock here, right? When you get a stock here which says 2, then very good. Then you got to be ready. 2 is a scoring which tells you that you got to be ready. And after 2, you can start participating. Now, when a price is available to you, you can also see here there is open above H3, open above H4. What did I say? If a stock has opened above H4, if a stock is appearing here in price above H4 and it has started giving you a score, and it is also a open above H4, it adds an additional advantage. So this page is a very powerful page, and I have shown you one such way to use this. More such ways I do as part of our New Trader family webinars. But then today I wanted to share with you how a particular strategy works and how you can deploy the same in an efficient manner.